Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome you to this channel. If this is your first time, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can get post notifications whenever I drop a new video. Today we are talking about Bobrisky growing beard in Kirikiri prison. Yes, what is going on? We heard 2 weeks ago that Bobrisky was arrested and sentenced 6 months to jail. And what's going on in the prison, or shall I say in jail cell with Bobrisky, is really tough. Now, take a clear look at this picture. What do you think about this picture? In fact, it's really massive. Don't you think Bobrisky looks good when he has beard and, pretty much more? Right now, the main reason for Bobrisky's arrest was that he sprayed money, or shall I say, flounced money at the party, and ECFF went against him. That isn't the case. But the main reason why Nigerian EFCC, or let me say the police people, investigated in this was, one, he was a cross-dresser. When I say cross-dresser, a male wearing female clothes, acting like a female girlish way. It also included, they added that as Bobrisky being flaunting cash and doing cross-dressing. So they want to use Bobrisky as an scapegoat to the Nigerians. Now, see what happens. Bobrisky was arrested not for only that, but for these two things, because Nigerians need to learn from them. I spoke in my previous videos about Bobrisky. He trained the younger ones, see what they are living, like James Brown. See the kind of life they are living there. It's not really good, okay? And on Arise TV, they came out to say, put an update about Bobrisky. Without wasting much time, let's go listen to what they have to say about Bobrisky. Then we get back, we talk more.
Over the weekend, the sentencing of popular cross-dresser Idris Okuneye, also known as Bobrisky, to 6 months in jail without the option of paying a fine for defacing the naira, reverberated across social media, eliciting controversy, especially after several videos emerged showing prominent Nigerians engaging in the same act, including the governor of Niger State, Mohammed Umar Bago, who was seen in the now viral video throwing wads of naira notes to residents as he drove along the streets of Mina in Niger State. Let's take a look before we come back for a discussion. Well, that's the governor of Niger State there, throwing wads of naira. He's loved by his people, but, obviously it has caused a lot of reactions. Well, since the emergence of that video, the question on the lips of many Nigerians has been, will the EFCC display the same zeal with which they arrested and prosecuted Bobrisky so as to deter government officials and politicians from defacing the naira, although the governor enjoys immunity from prosecution while in office? Well, since the arrest and sentencing of Bobrisky, the EFCC and the court has come under heavy criticism, especially given that Bobrisky was a first-time offender and had also pled guilty to the charge. Some Nigerians have described the action of the anti-graft agency as abuse of power, while the EFCC, in a statement released on Sunday, attempted to clear the air. Their statement reads in part, EFCC press statement, on the issue of the works of the Commission against Naira Abuse, Dollarization of the Economy, and the enforcement of all extant laws relating to them, the EFCC appreciates the avalanche of public awakening, support, and involvement demonstrated so far. Increasingly, members of the public are drawing the attention of the Commission to video recording of abuse of Naira by Nigerians from all walks of life. These gestures demonstrate rising consciousness of the public to the sanctity of our national currency and the need for collaborative engagement to sustain the tempo. To this end, the Commission will always investigate and prosecute everyone involved in the abuse of Naira, old videos being exhumed and flying around for the attention of the Commission are noted as the Commission is sensitive to the fact that its special task force against naira abuse and dollarization of the economy commenced operations on February 7, 2024. However, going forward, new videos of such infractions will be investigated and prosecuted. At the moment, the Commission is investigating several celebrities involved in naira abuse. Many of them have made useful statements to the Commission, and many more have been invited by investigators working on the matter. The EFCC will not relent in its no sacred cow mode of operations, and the public should be wary of running afoul of laws against the crime. Well, Ayo, as you can see, the EFCC here is saying that this happened, this law commenced in February, actually February 7th. But if you recall, Bobrisky is actually not the first to face this whole thing. Do you remember the actress? It was a Yoruba actress that was arrested back in
February. In January.
Yes.
She was also
between
sentenced,
January and February, yes.
No, it was January, I'm very sure. She was convicted and given the
So if it was in January, the EFCC is saying that it commenced in February, and that's the question out there at this point, because she was not given the sentence, since she was given the option of paying a fine. But that video of Bago right there is, it sends a loud message at this point, because obviously he's a government official. We're not sure when that video was released. The people that posted that video were talking about the fact that it was during the Salah break and he was giving out money. But also, I'm not sure this is a good signal from the governor at this point, throwing money to people on the streets.
Not at all. From Abago of Niger State. But let's talk about Idris Olanrewaju Okuneye, popularly referred to as Bobrisky, and what a number of people have criticized as almost the highest level of hypocrisy and a targeting beyond what is just on the surface of him abusing naira. And I think that's what has galled a lot of people and made a lot of people quite upset. That if what is good for the goose should be good for the gander. If you're going to have implement a particular law and criminalize something, like obviously provision by law, then it should be the same across all boards. I know they're saying that, they're getting information from other celebrities. We don't want just celebrity convictions. We want convictions across board, and to show that every Nigerian is Nigerian the same way that the other person is Nigerian.
Absolutely.
Not in a different way because, number one, he is a bit louder or they don't like certain things about him. We shouldn't have laws that are used to witch hunt or to target certain people. It should be, I think it's that fairness that a lot of people criticize. There's nothing wrong with security agencies implementing a particular law and serving punishment as and when due. It only raises eyebrows when it seems like there is some sort of exclusivity when it comes to the implementation of a particular law. OG, a number of us go for parties almost every weekend. If you were to pick Nigerians up, would have only half the population of even Lagosians alone walking on the streets. I'm not justifying breaking any law. If it is, as is stipulated in law, that it's an abuse of naira, then let the EFCC in their investigations round up everybody and sentence them. I think what the grouse for a number of people is that it seems like it's targeting, it is unfair, and if it's justice, it ought to be fair to all. But in terms of this, on the flip side of things, I must say that this has served as a huge deterrent. I've been to some events in the last few days where people have said, please, I don't want them to arrest me, so it's been a deterrent to a number of people. And if that's the case, then it's successful.
Yeah, I have seen videos of people that are just like handing out.
Yeah, just giving you the money rather than throwing money out.
A number of issues here. One, it's a matter of law. People are saying this is selective judgment.
Yeah.
Okay? And they are saying that for two reasons. Because it looks like something that is cultural. Everybody sprays money. So why Bobrisky, Idris Okuneye, that's his name, but popularly known as Bobrisky, he or she, mommy of Lagos.
No, he said he's a he at this point.
Okay.
During sentencing, he did say he's a he.
He told
All right.
Justice Awugboro.
Let's make that clear.
And the Ikoyi prison officials have confirmed that upon due examination, they can confirm that he's a man.
Say he.
Yeah, but this is about gender identity and all of that. But look, his main defense was that he was not aware. People should know that ignorance of the law is not an excuse. If you commit the offense, you could be taken. Two, Justice Awugboro is being blamed for going the whole way because in January, there was another case involving a lady called Simi Gold. Simi Gold was given the option of a fine by the court of Justice Anekwe. And people are saying, oh, why is Justice Awugboro, giving the maximum sentence? No, the sentencing is at the discretion of the court of law. So you can't say the judge erred in law, whatever, because of what he gave. But the main issue, the people saying that, is because the conviction is the fact. Once you have been convicted, that is, the major thing with regard to felony. Number 3, people are also now saying, what is next for Bobrisky? Well, what is next for him is that his lawyers can appeal. They can go back to court and say, oh, we thought his lordship was high-handed, and they seek, some kind of redress. Number 4 is that, there are probably lessons that we can learn from this. And I already alluded to that, that people are trying to control themselves. Number 5 is that the EFCC says, going forward, anybody that is reported will be investigated. Anybody that is caught abusing the Naira will be sanctioned. And the relevant portion of the law is Section 21 of the CBN Act of 2007, which is very comprehensive. If somebody meets our delectable, elegant, beautiful model, Ojineka, and takes Naira or dollar out Naira and writes a phone number on it, he's guilty. Yeah. You don't use our national currency as a card to give to Ojineka. No. If
so
you are reported
Ojineka on this table, Ayo, what is going on?
No, if anybody tries it, you report the person.
Yeah, don't worry.
Or you stamp on the Naira. It's a whole range.
Yes.
Even the selling, hawking of the Naira is a criminal offense. Yes. So we would like to see the EFCC being proactive, arresting people, even at party venues, who are hawking the Naira or are using the Naira as complimentary cards.
Okay.
And then finally, Governor Bago. I think that video was in 2023, shortly after he won the election. But that does not exonerate him. However, he enjoys immunity under Section 318 of the 1999 Constitution. So he is protected by the principle of immunity. But don't go and copy him and go and do it.
Oh, you'll be arrested.
Yeah, you all heard the conversation they had. In fact, Bobrisky growing beard in Kiwi is very, to me, I see it to be very nice. Bobrisky should have stayed in prison for a very long time so that they can use other people as an scapegoat, so they wouldn't, act in the path of Bobrisky. Right now, we saw people, go party. Let me say, is it because they don't really know them, they aren't popular or something? We don't know them in Nigeria. They go partying, they spray a lot of money there. Why? EFCC need to do something now, because you arrested Bobrisky for flaunting cash or more. Bobrisky's cash was very little. Now take a look at these people's cash. See the amount of cash they are spreading at just an ordinary party. Hey, babe, can't you just package this money in an envelope and give out to people rather than doing it this? So this over millions of naira, in fact, thousands of dollars. This EFCC have to do investigations on these people. So right now in Nigeria, meaning you can't even go to party in peace. Oh my God. So let's get back to Bobrisky's beard in prison. Guys, don't you people think Bobrisky's beard growing in prison is massive? Don't you people think Bobrisky should stay there for a very long time? Because the Bobrisky we knew wasn't as white as what we see now. Bobrisky was black and black. Do you understand when I say black and black? Let's go watch 30 seconds transformation of Bobrisky. all saw the 30 seconds transformation of Bobrisky, how he started from Esther to establish. Oh my God, this is so interesting, you know. And right now he ended up in prison. I think God knows what's best for him. God wants him to go in there so that Nigerians will use him as an scapegoat for the rest people. So I asked myself, if Bobrisky is 6 months in jail and a very young guy just went to steal common rice and stew, got sentenced 15 years. Isn't that devastating? No, isn't that devastating? You know, there are some things we need to check on. Bobrisky need more years rather than that. And guys, I hope you really enjoyed this video. I had another update I will bring it to you real quick about Bobrisky again. He has escaped from prison. If you want to stay and listen to it, just make sure you tap on and turn on the notification bell, like and comment your thoughts, so when I drop my new video, you get notified. Hope to see you in my next video. Goodbye.